Aloha and welcome to this special in-flight edition of Ocean Paddler TV on Hawaiian skies. I'm Kaua'i Miller, and today we take our cameras and you along for a ride to the most scenic outrigger canoe event in the world, the Na Pali Challenge. Kaua'i's Na Pali coast is known all over the world for its natural beauty, and for many visitors to Hawaii, it's their focal point. So it's no surprise that this race attracts paddlers from all over the globe to experience this amazing coastline in the way the ancient Hawaiians did, from a canoe.
Today is the 16th annual Na Pali Challenge. We had the state race yesterday and we have 90 crews from the whole state of Hawaii going to paddle from Hanalei Bay to Waimea Pier. It's about 40 plus miles, and we have women that are starting, and every half hour they change and the men jump in and the women jump out. It's an epic event this year because we're actually having 90 crews leave Hanalei Bay and paddle around the Na Pali coast, which it's a great challenging event because you have to deal with all the different types of currents and everything. So it's going to be a fun day in Hanalei.
The start is a Le Mans start. So you are all on the shoreline, and then your steersperson has to run to the canoe and jump in.
Once everyone says, go, 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 then everyone's just running and like just barely getting into the boat while everyone else is jumping in and just like getting out, and just there's a whole mass of canoes just all going together, like all at once.
There's a lot of canoes coming right next to us, and so we had to stay on one side for about 20 minutes just paddling because the canoes were just right by our side. All the canoes jam up and then you kind of spread out, but that's part of racing. To get through all that and then come out and still be, you know, upright.
The particular format of this race is extremely unique. Rarely do the men and women actually race together, and we have the opportunity to race with the women, and it's approximately a 30-minute timetable where one team is in and then there's a window and the other team jumps in.
It's something new where you have 6 wahinis, certain time you gotta make the change every half hour. You know, it's interesting, you know, not just go in and 3 guys. This way you get 3 wahinis.
The Na Pali Challenge is a special race for us every year living here on Kauai, but this year in particular, once every 6 years, we have to incorporate the amazing races yesterday at States.
I mean, it brings a whole different aspect to this race. We have the best in the business. I don't think it could get more competitive than having all those guys here. I think they love it too, because the Na Pali coast might as well be one of those, jewels of the world, I think. It goes along a coast that you can't get to any other way by boat, so it's pretty special in a lot of ways.
I think it's one of the most beautiful races that you can experience. The coastline is awesome. You get all the different experiences you have rolling waves, and then you have flat water, and then you have choppy conditions, and sometimes you have headwinds.
That whole section of coast was insane. Like, the water was beautiful. There's no runoff, there's no houses, there's no one there. The mountains and the waterfalls and stuff like that. When you could have a chance to actually look, because when you're paddling, you don't really look that much.
You get to see history of Hawaii going on that coast, all the different valleys where Hawaii was born and made from.
It's just so unbelievable, and to just see like the valleys and how far deep they go inside, and just it's so green and it's so untouched.
I think it's about the only place you'll see on the planet like this. It's beautiful. It's like it's something you see in a chapel or some old, Catholic Roman cathedral or something. It's just tall mountains that come up with its own sharp edges, just unique, the color, everything else, just really different.
What you see there, you don't see no other place on the other islands, It's secluded. Well, now you kind of get a lot of tourists. They take tourists out there, but looking at the mountain, thinking you can go out, walk up there and caves.
So to see like the entire thing from Hanalei all the way like past Polihale, all the way to over here to Waimea, oh my gosh, amazing.
Since I first came here, I've always felt like it's been home. I've been dreaming of coming here since I was little, since the boys in the surf used to talk about coming to Hanalei Bay and surf, and I always dreamed about coming over here. And when I came over here, I loved it. The place is so beautiful, the people are so beautiful, and I want to move over here.
Hawaii is really special on a global level, and yeah, it's beautiful, but it's something about it that is deeper and gives us all something special, a lot of mana from here, And coming to Kaua'i especially, one of the older islands, there's a certain feeling that you get when you come here, and with the people here as well. It's a great experience and it's life enriching.
Na Pali Challenge, it's just a good race. It's just something different. It's not done anywhere else. It draws a lot of people. We have a lot of people that come from the mainland just look forward to coming to this race. You know, just something really different, something unique.
Brought my whole family, my son, my daughter, my wife. We all paddled together. So that was, you know, an opportunity of a lifetime to be able to share and experience paddling together for the first time for all three of us to paddle together in a race. I mean, you know, it's just one of those things that you'll always remember, and it's all about passing on what, you know, the reason why we paddle and that passion for paddling to the next generation.
What an incredible sight. All the paddlers that we spoke to were just ecstatic about what they had experienced. For detailed race results, you can check out geekrapaddler.org. Well, we hope you enjoyed this special in-flight edition of Ocean Paddler TV on Hawaiian skies. Enjoy the rest of your flight. I'm Kaua'i Miller, and until next time, hoi pa!